Namaste, Dosto. Welcome back to Cross
Cultural.
We're going to watch together a travel vlog. I'm very happy because I love
we
travel
love
vlog.
travel vlog.
Let's go. Okay.
Let's go to
Wouldn't have been
sea.
made by human hands. What you see right now was made out of one single rock. Welcome to the Ellora caves, where ancient Indian craftsmanship meets alien conspiracy theories.
Wow.
In this video, I'll take you on a journey through this architectural wonder and share my personal experience, why I think it's one of the most significant monuments on Earth. We entered the Ellora caves at 6 in the morning, just the moment the gates were open. Nothing can be compared with the Ellora sight in the pinkish sunrise light, when the sound of birds still overpowers the human voices. The tourist and school bus crowds were slowly trickling in, but once you're inside, everything compared to this masterpiece becomes insignificant. These caves aren't just holes in a cliff, and they're not natural. All cut by hand. They are 1,500-year-old.
It's possible the people building this?
Yeah, I think sometimes that is crazy if you think
of human skills and spiritual devotion. It's a unique place where three major religions, Buddhism, Hinduism, and Jainism, came together to create something truly extraordinary.
Wow.
What we see today is 34 caves spread over 2 kilometers, each telling its own unique story. The scale of Ellora is what really takes your breath away. Let's start with the Kailasa temple, perhaps the most famous and documented part of Ellora.
The famous, this part.
It's not just a temple, it's a mountain of rock transformed into art. When it was built, over 200,000 pounds of rock had to be removed, using only basic tools. It's 32 meters high, 78 meters long, and 62 meters wide. It's 1.5 times the size of the Pantheon in Athens. And remember, this was built from a single piece of rock. Now you might be wondering, how on
this building for singular
piece of rock? Wow.
No, it's not possible.
I kept wondering the same.
I absolutely cannot comprehend, if you look at all the intricate work, and also when you look at the scale of it, how is it possible that humans did it?
How is it possible?
She also asked it.
This is not true, obviously. It's not possible, and I really feel that no, it cannot be made by human.
18 years for building.
Yeah, 18 years. Yeah, is not so much, right? For this thing, yeah.
The house in Italy, 100 years of the building.
Up the rock, and then they just cut down. What kind of precision should be here? What kind of engineering should be employed here? How precisely it should be planned? There is not a single arrow. It's really a work of perfection. What kind of instruments they used? How many thousands of years did it take to do that? It's a volcanic rock. It's not a limestone. And it hardens. Perhaps it was really celestial beings that helped to do that.
Well, the mainstream historical explanation is both simple and mind-blowing. The ancient Indian artisans started from the top and worked their way down, carving out massive blocks of stone and then sculpting the intricate details. They used simple tools like hammers, chisels, and picks, but their techniques were anything but simple. These master craftsmen had an incredible understanding of rock composition. They knew exactly where to strike to split the stone. They were the masters in geometry and mathematics, and they had the patience to work for centuries to complete their vision. But here's where things get really interesting. Some people believe that humans could not be capable of creating something like this by hand, not with the technology they had at that time. That's where the alien theory comes from, and they took it pretty wild. Some people believe that advanced extraterrestrial technology was used to cut and shape the rock with laser-like precision. Others think that anti-gravity devices were used to lift and move the massive blocks of stone. The alien theorists argue that the level of
elevation is not possible.
Engineering and mathematical knowledge required to create Ellora was simply beyond the capabilities of ancient Indians. They point to the perfect symmetry, the complex load-bearing structures, and the vast water management systems as evidence of otherworldly intervention. But here's the thing, friends. While these theories are fascinating, I believe they overlook the incredible ingenuity and skill of our ancestors.
Where I'm standing is actually exactly where they started cutting. You can see the rock. So they came on top of this rock and they went just down, 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 starting from the very peak. It's incredible. And the roof, you have to climb up to see the view because otherwise you just will not see the grandeur and the precision of the work. Look at those lions on top.
Wow, it's so high, I think.
I'm sure most humans who made it, I am not.
Sadly, a lot of travelers never make it beyond the Kailasa temple because there is simply not enough time. But I'm taking you to the cave beyond it so that you can soak in a bit of the atmosphere of this
I would like to
majestic
know how
place.
many times you can visit it.
Hey,
more or less,
exactly.
the
Right now I'm
land.
sitting in the old
I'm curiously now.
part
maybe
of the
she will
caves,
tell
and
us.
you can feel that because a lot of things are not intact and it's not as grand as the following caves because you can see that basically the skills of people grew as they developed, and nobody really knows how old the caves are. There are only estimations, but according to archaeologists, they could find the first signs of life as long as 20,000 years ago. So even though people believe that these caves are roughly 2,500 years ago, in reality it could be much, much older. Yet the true magic of Ellora is not just in its form, it comes from its spiritual essence. Walking through these ancient caves, you can't help but feel a deep connection to the past. The air is charged with centuries of devotion and creativity. It's a place of worship, and it's not unusual to see people performing rituals in the temples or chanting and entering the state of deep meditation.
Wow, so quiet.
The spiritual atmosphere of Ellora isn't limited to any one religion. The site is a unique testament of religious harmony with Buddhist, Hindu, and Jain caves coexisting side by side. This diversity adds another layer to the meditative experience, reminding us of the universal human quest for meaning.
I think that the vastness of this site is crazily underestimated. Don't believe people who say come here for 2 hours, come here for 3 hours, come here for a day, for two, come here for a week, study, understand what it's all about, and just feel.
1 month.
This is the whole point of going to all these ancient sites and actually immersing yourself in it, feeling the energy, going to the top, going to the upper part where you barely see any people.
Wow,
From
what
the crowds,
experience.
because crowds definitely change the whole energy of the space anywhere. But of course, everyone wants to see the beauty that you see. Nothing is wrong with that. But trust me, if you go just like 20 steps up, there are 20 people less. And the
Yes.
more up you go,
Yeah.
the less people you see. And the views will be rewarding. This side is just
Wow.
amazing.
Oh, wow.
You can see everything without people,
It struck me
relax,
how
meditation.
beautifully
Wow.
they blended
Meditation is
natural
amazing.
elements into the design, creating a harmony between human creativity and nature's beauty. When walking around, we stumbled across waterfalls and streams, and I've heard that nothing can match seeing this place in monsoon. This blend of art and nature creates an environment where the troubles of the modern world seem to fade away, replaced by a sense of timelessness. It's in moments like these that you truly appreciate the power of places like Ellora
Yes,
to
the
connect
power
us with
of
something greater than ourselves. This feeling of connection to the
She
past
came with her daughter. I think.
Yes.
is something many visitors to Ellora experience. It's not just about admiring ancient architecture or marveling at technical skills. It's about recognizing our place in the long chain of human history and potential. When I look at Ellora, I think of the incredible achievements of our ancestors. And I also keep thinking how many things we actually don't know about our past and how many modern facts are simply based on theory.
Yes.
Yet one thing I know for sure, Ellora Caves is the world wonder, and it's an absolute must to visit it in your lifetime. Don't postpone it.
The first
And
one
share
is,
with me in the comments when you go there.
is really.
I'll see you in the next video.
Thank you for your review about this cave. Wow.
No, guys, this is so amazing. I think the Indian building a construction
Construction.
amazing, but this is so. I don't have a word.
Yeah,
about
it's
this,
heartbreaking. You stay without words, you know. It's very huge also because I think that at the beginning you can't notice the you know, the high citra, the
Inside, in
Yeah,
volcan side,
yeah, you can
you
see.
this.
Yeah, I think that it takes many hours for visiting, you know, all the temple, all the caves.
You see the beautiful, the so beautiful, the this this constellation.
Yeah. Also, I think that she's right when she told that, you know, it's not just to see something, but the experience. So the environment, the relax. You don't
Oh,
take
the
care.
relaxed for the meditation. Wow.
You don't take care about your problems. You
Okay,
daily
guys,
life.
we going to India to buy visit, and we are register video for the testimoniation
Yeah.
about this.
Okay, guys, thank you for having watched until this. Make sure
Thank
to
you,
subscribe
thank
and let us
you.
know in the comment what do you think about this video and if you like the cake. Bye bye.
Bye bye.